Hello everyone, Jockselton here, welcome back to another video everyone. Today we're not playing Apex Legends. Today is the Q&A, and before we get started guys, I just want to say thank you once again for 4 years and for even commenting at all. But anyway guys, let's not waste any time and let's get right into the questions. Okay, and our first question today guys comes from my good friend Benidingo. He says, 4 years my guy is crazy. All the hard work and dedication put into the Jockselton Jock's channel has really paid off. Well done and keep up. Thank you for that. Now, for the Q&A question. I know you game on PS4, but when the PS5 comes out, are you going to buy the PS5 when it comes out? Or wait until it becomes a little cheaper to buy? Or are you just going to stick to the PS4 for gaming? Or buy a different gaming console like the Xbox or PC? I think I'm just going to stick with the PS4 for now. The PS5 is a lot of money, I don't know if you guys know, but for the PS5 to meet the... I mean, I don't think you guys would bother anyway with getting the right TV for this, but the right TV for this, which is the only one with HDMI 4, is $500. There's not even any in the UK yet, and it's the only one of its kind, which kinda sucks. And judging by the prices of consoles from years ago, it'd probably be in the 500 range. Not for me, I'm fine with where I'm at. I'd probably wait till it gets a little bit cheaper, but I probably won't be buying any more consoles anytime soon. This next question here comes in from Lucas. If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Honestly, right now, I would probably say Fall Guys. It's a new game that came out just the beginning of this month. If you're on PlayStation, you can download it for free, and it is absolutely amazing. It wasn't even 1 minute in, and I absolutely love that game. It's a good mixture between like gang beasts, and it kind of has that Splatoon vibe with the music and all the colours. I just love that type of game. I think I made my soulmate. When it comes to gaming, it's absolutely incredible. You know what boys, I think I'm quitting Apex and starting a new series on Fall Guys. Love it to bits, man. Okay, here we have from Fear127, is it worth starting a channel? I would say yes, as long as you enjoy what you do on YouTube. You cut great content for fun and for the enjoyment of others on the platform. If not, then I would say no. Okay, we have another question here from Lucas again, this time on Instagram. If you could go back to when you started your channel, what advice would you give yourself to help you for those 4 years? I would say just put in the best effort you can, no matter what. Just grind consistently, posting the videos, posting the content that people will enjoy, and yeah, you'll be successful with your career. Jude says, have you played Fall Guys? What are your thoughts on it? Yep, like I said before guys, played it, love it, free on PlayStation 4, try it out guys, you won't regret it at all. Next up is from Careless Hatchling. I've noticed you've kind of went into more solo work recently. Do you still play / talk with your online friends, for example Spaniel Gaming? Yes I do, I still talk to my friends, I still talk to Lucas, I still talk to Yeti, also known as Reef, Benidingo, Spaniel Gaming, still talk to all those guys, maybe just I won't get into sessions with them all the time. Same goes for Champster, also known as Benidingo and Deadwood. It's even harder to get in sessions with them nowadays because they're too busy with other friends or they just can't come on at all. Also brings us into what Daniel has said. Yes, I agree with what he says. We do still talk a lot. We just don't upload everything that we play together, as long as maybe not even get into each other's sessions. But yeah. Oh, and Spaniel says, what's your favourite band of potato? The toy kind. Robocast76 says, how old are you bro? For your age, your work was very underrated. I'm 14, turning 15 later this month. The amount of kids I've had saying, this kid sounds like 22, 23, and they see this face, it just blows their mind. Lucas is one of those. Bongo Cat says, do you have any plans or dreams for later in life? Plans, I would assume you mean by that a career. I've been looking at stuff in school to do with physics and computing. I'm deciding between them right now if I want to pick a career that have something to do with physics, say like an engineer or something, or computing, that being a games designer or something like that. A dream though, I definitely have a dream. On the way to Perth, like I've been up through Perth many times to go to Inverness to see my sister who was living there for a wee while, and all the times that I've went up there and on the way to Perth I see these wee cottages or just wee homes just isolated from everywhere, and that's maybe not practical for say you want to go to shops or something, but it's just so nice, it's so peaceful just waking up to see all that. It's a beautiful, beautiful place up in Perth. If you guys ever come to Scotland, you won't regret it. The sightseeing is incredible. I'm lucky to live in a place like this, and I'd hope to live in a house like that one day. Might not happen, but it'd be nice. It'd be really nice to settle down in a wee area like that. That's my dream. Now, before we move on to the next question, just want to give you a good idea, guys, of what this looks like. This right here is probably the best image I could find of what my dream home would be. And instead of a cabin, it would be a cottage, surrounding lake, mountains on each side, or just surrounding it. That's my dream home right there. I absolutely love it. Okay, now this next one here comes from JBango again. Now I wasn't entirely sure if this was a question or not, like a Q&A question, or if it was just an overall nice comment. He says, you bring such a great vibe in your videos. How do you keep up the positivity and never really seem to be bothered by a lot? Even after getting murdered by Fortnite kids, Lomeo. Much respect for you, my guy, keep up. Thank you for that. Very nice comment, JBango. To be honest, I'm not an entirely serious gamer. I don't take things too seriously in games. I might get a little bit annoyed if it's like, oh come on, but I'll soon be laughing afterwards. I'm an overall pretty chill person. I would say a lot of people would say that I have a very laid back personality. Nothing gets to me quite a lot. There are things that do bother me though. I'm still human. I still get bothered by things, and don't open about them a lot. You know, I like to keep things positive around here on the channel. I like to keep you guys happy. I don't want to have to share these things with you in case that saddens you. I don't want you guys worrying about me. It's all good. It's but even getting murdered by Fortnite kids, yeah, that can be a pain, but someone's got one, and it ain't gonna be JJ. Aggravated Banana Peel says, what is the first and oldest game system you have played? The first was the PS2, and the oldest game system I played was the Nintendo 64. Slightly Koala says, how do you have so much energy no matter after how much you post? I sleep a lot. Bimo says, what kind of tunes do you listen to, and do you have a favourite song? I generally listen to a lot of Lofi. If you guys have been watching for about over a year or so, you would have seen that in some of my Apex kill montages. And my favourite song right now is You Read My Mind by Rynx, and you should check out his album, In Pieces. It's actually pretty nice. I'll link down in the description, and I'll link Lo-Fi playlist in the description, just so you guys can have a wee listen if you would like to. Sleep or game? It's not even a question. Sleep. Jimmy Weezer says, what's your opinion on season 4 of Rick and Morty? I really enjoyed the season, and I can't wait to see what Adult Swim has for the 5th season of Rick and Morty. Okay, Spider-Man says, what do you see for the future of your channel, and any idea what you'll do next? Not entirely sure on what I'll do next, just the same old, but as I have been seeing over the years, every year I think, oh, I'm going to be not uploading this as much, and well, last year when I went to S3, which is the third year, second year, high school, whatever you want to call it, I did upload a little bit less, and over the years that's just going to get even less and less, so probably things might go back to um, weekly or every couple of week streams, like on the weekends or just whenever I can. I'll try to edit videos, but like I say, this is my 4th year now, we're starting to get exams and things. Obviously COVID got in the way, so that might interfere with that, so it might make things a little harder, or I don't know what the situation is yet with the school. We're all still figuring this out together in the world. But yeah, really just lesser uploads again, which is sad. I did like uploading, like I said before, I liked uploading every day or just every few days. Being able to upload more was nice for a change, because I never really done that before, and it was good fun while it lasted, but after this I probably won't be uploading as much. Not Jimmy says, what's your favourite type of game? For example, horror. I would say, now I'm going to go for 3 categories, which I usually go for. Now, myself, I'm a big horror fan. If I did, I probably wet the bed. And also, I'm more of an everyman game, again, other than horror. But I'm going to get 3 categories: action, adventure, and a little bit of puzzle. Like a bit of puzzle sometimes in a video game. Much Maybe Free says, what's your favourite part of YouTube? I would say the community and just the overall enjoyment that you guys show after each and every one of my videos or live streams, and I appreciate that very much. This is Chicken French Fries Pickle says, was there an inspiration or motivation to make YouTube videos? I did see, I've watched YouTube videos for years now, but I was just sort of like, oh, that's pretty cool, but never really inspired by any other YouTubers. But I will say I was motivated heavily by Benidingo over the 4 years that me and him have been working on YouTube together, and along the way with people such as Spaniel Gaming and whatCHICKENS, they've also kept me above water, you know, making me want to make YouTube videos, and just you guys as well. You guys liking the videos, comment, leaving a like, just any support at all motivates me to make more of these videos or live streams, whatever is possible. So yeah. Oh yeah, and he says, I like your fish, thanks. His name's Neil. Yo, you need to get your fish in the water quick. Wait, what? Oh crap, I've left my foot. Where's he gone? Oh, for Anyway, what do you think about Spidey being a PlayStation exclusive in Avengers? Honestly, I think that's pretty sucky. Is that just how every game with Spider-Man is going to be now? It's just a PlayStation exclusive? I feel like that's very unfair on Xbox and PC. Sure, you can emulate it on PC, but what about the people who don't know how to do that? That's still putting them in the dark. I'd rather it be that it was for Xbox and PC as well, because it's nothing to do with Marvel Spider-Man, nothing to do with that at all. It's a completely new one. So yeah, I'd rather it just be for everyone. What games are you enjoying a lot right now? Well, I gotta say once more, Spider-Man. I could not tell you guys how much I adore this game. I love the swinging, I love the combat. It never gets old, no matter how many times I play it. I mean, I keep going back to it all the time because I just love this game. I love this character. I love everything about it. It's one of the best iterations of this game I think I've seen to date. And I haven't enjoyed something Spidey themed as much as I have since the Raimi films. And this just, I enjoy that it's a lot older of a Peter Parker and we're not going for his origin story again. These villains already here, he's already been Spider-Man for 8 years, and I love the chemistry between all the characters. I love it all. The story, every little cinematic piece. I mean, we have the Rampaging Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture, Electro, and of course Martin Lee. also known as Mr. Negative. And every little... oh, I'm lost for words just because of my love of this game. It goes beyond, and I just gotta say, the connection between Peter and all, their story throughout this entire game, and the build up to him then later becoming Dr. Octopus, is heartbreaking. It's literally heartbreaking. People think, oh, well, of course he's going to be Doc Ock. So predictable game. Come on, Insomniac. But you know what they do? They make you not want him to become Doc Ock.
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. Such a disappointment. Parker. You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter, but you didn't listen. You knew. I won't let you win. This means too much to me! Not more than it means to me!
You can tell just by these little interactions, after all this time, he really knew that Peter was Spider-Man. You can tell. It rips them apart to even fight each other. After all the years they've known each other as friends, he kept that secret away from him. He knew what he was doing. He knew this was how it would affect Peter. He knew this was how it affected their relationship. After all the strings that Insomniacs has been pulling on our hearts, they then take it that step further, and they leave us with this final scene between Peter and Dr. Octavius.
The anti-serum.
Peter, I saw you as a son. I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong! You are everything I wanted to be! You just threw it away!
Yes, of course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind. But I can fix it. We can fix it together. If you'll help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms! I'll be trapped in this useless body! Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you'll rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter?
And even after all that, going through the heartbreak of losing his best friend, Octavius, leaving him there after everything that has happened between them, after all the years they've been working together. You think they're done there, but no. They take that step even further. Spider-Man, he's a hero. He saves people, that's what he does, he saves people every day. He does what he does, that's what he does. That's what Spider-Man is. But after all his efforts, after all the pain he's went through over the past few weeks, the one person he couldn't save was Aunt May.
Still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
This is what I love about the Marvel comic book character known as Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Even after losing all his mentor figures, Martin Lee and Dr. Octavius, even after losing Aunt May, the only family Peter had left, you know what this wonderful man keeps doing? He keeps going. He keeps putting on that costume. He still wears the mask. He remains Spider-Man. No matter how many times he's hit, no matter the hurt, no matter the loss, the pain and suffering our friendly neighborhood web slinger goes through, he remains Spider-Man. He remains the wonderful man he is, and he doesn't let go of hope. No. You may wonder why I've jammed the questions such as this for as long as I have. It all leads into the next question, which is, whether you're getting the new systems or not, what game or games are you looking forward to the most? And I think we all know what the answer to that is.
Hey fanboy!
Miles Morales. Now, I particularly myself haven't really known the history of this character very much. I've never really had much to do with the character until I played this game. After seeing what this game was and what it could be and where this franchise could go, I am hyped for the next Spider-Man game, which is of course Miles Morales. This is his arc, this is his own story. And sure, it is a new Spider-Man, but a new person altogether. we get to see where this character will lead us, and the game looks incredible already. Just after seeing the trailer, I already love it. Now I know I'm not getting the PS5, but even so, I can't wait for this game to come out. Any of Insomniac's Marvel Spider-Man games now, I have high expectations for, and I really want to see it come. I can't wait to see what they have in store for that. Now, I know I've been going on about Spider-Man for a wee while now, so I'm going to make this next question quick, otherwise this video is going to be an hour long. Your Quacken says, I understand you're quite a big Spider-Man fan, so what are your opinions on the cinematic versions of the character? The Raimi films, I love that. 1, amazing. 2, even better. And 3, it did flop a wee bit, I would say. The addition of Venom and just the overall Avi Arad just taking over the film kind of let it down, and I feel like that's kind of why he didn't want to make the films anymore. And I get people want Toby back, but he did have a bad back, so I don't think, even if they wanted to, it wouldn't have happened. But Andrew Garfield, or The Amazing Spider-Man, I liked the first film. It could have been a bit better, but it was on the right path. Again, Avi Arad not really letting the director do what they want to do, letting Mark Webb, just do his thing. He's a good director. He just wasn't given like full control. I think that's a problem with some films nowadays, that the studios take more control than the actual directors themselves. The two kind of flopped. The suit was amazing. The music was alright. I think I preferred the first one better. The web slinging in both films, I loved that. It was so cool. You'd have to really rewrite the whole film to make it better, but it was the first film was definitely better. The Tom Holland films, now they're all right, but I don't really like that we're going for another younger version of the character. I mean, that this fits Tom Holland well. If it were another version, it wouldn't really fit very well. But one thing I really don't like about the Spider-Man is that he's too dependent on the Avengers. I mean, I get he doesn't have to always do things alone, but that's just kind of how he's been. He's faced consequences, he's faced the responsibility, and that's just not Spider-Man to me. He's having to depend on Tony Stark all the time, or just someone's there to save the day for Spider-Man. Hopefully it improves within the third film, that he's most likely going to be in his own with his identity being revealed, but only time will tell. But yeah. Alright lads, we're nearly there, we're getting near to the end, don't worry, it won't take much longer. Now we've got from Octrain here, who is your current favourite legend? I would have to say Mirage. She's been a lot of fun this season, just bamboozling folk. I'm loving the rework for that character. Okay, next up we have from Don't Steal My Guacamole. What of the features would you like to see brought into Apex? A wee while ago when I was scrolling through Reddit, I saw something to do with a new perk system. So say you're playing Watson and you had 10 shield batteries, you could use that to combine your abilities with other legends, say Pathfinder, Revenant, Crypto, and Caustic. I'll leave that on screen for you guys to have a look at, and let me know what you think. Alright, Nolan Fox says, what kind of legend would you like to see come into the game? Now, I did see, again, on Reddit, 2 designs that I quite liked, and yeah, I thought they were pretty cool characters. It was hard to decide between them both, and I think they'd be great additions to the game. I'll also leave that on screen for you guys to have a look at if you wish. Okay, last question here. Aggravate Banana Peel says, now that 2 of the care package weapons have been swapped, if the Kraber were to be swapped with another sniper, what do you think that could be? Now, a wee while ago I said either the Sentinel or the Longbow. It could still be that, you never know. But I thought to myself recently, what if it were to be the Charge Rifle? Now, that'd be a bit weird, seeing as most of the time you'll do a free ticker about that. But what if you made it a little bit more like the Titanfall? version of the charged rifle. Now, if you guys know, if you were Timefall players just like me, that was an anti-Titan weapon, which meant it was very powerful and it packed a punch. Now, it didn't deal any damage, so before it makes the final blast, or whatever you want to call it, it does a wee bit of tick damage. This one, it only dealt damage in the final blast. Well, if it did that, but it packed a bit more of a punch, maybe even just a wee bit of tick damage right before it goes off. Might be a cool addition to the game, you never know. But yeah, we'll just see what happens if the Kraber ever does get swapped, which I'm not sure if it will. It's probably safer in there. Alright, we made it to the end of the video, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't sure there for a wee while that I was gonna make it for the 15th, but we did. I'm back at school now and the preparation kinda got in the way. And filming and producing that Spider-Man segment of the Q&A did take quite a while. I spent a few hours doing that. But yeah, I just want to thank you all again for commenting on the last one, asking questions. I really appreciate that, guys. And I just want to thank you all again for 4 years on this channel. Thank you for joining my wee journey. You know, joining on the live streams, getting a chat with you guys, just reading your comments makes my day. Thank you to everyone who supported me, all my friends, Benidingo, Spaniel, just anyone I've met along the way. Jude, you too. And yeah, thank you again for 100 subscriber, guys. It's even to get to 100, I'm very thankful for, and it's amazing. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Back from the dead.